Get in my way, tryna stop my drip. A hating ass nigga could never. Brand new 40 with a big black clip with your bitch in my whip being extra. When I'm on the scene, it's cookies and cream. These thoughts think we go together. But I'm a king, so I need a queen. Can't be fucking you thoughts forever.
Sheesh. Yeah. Grand Rising, everyone. Yeah. So, boy. Y'all know we back on another episode of the one and only Cookies and Coffee. Yeah, we ain't doing that QT this morning. We doing that pure awareness coffee this morning. You know what I'm talking about? Pure talk. But before we get started, boy, listen. So you know, anytime you do anything, I don't care what it is, people gonna always find time to talk about you amongst other people. People gonna always have a problem with any and everything that you do. But you know, you got to be real mindful about the way you react and you respond to these things that's being said about you, especially things that you truly don't give a damn about and things that's not true. But we're going to get on into it though before we talk about this topic though. So I got a little bit of hate mail, you know what I'm talking about, and I just want to spend some time responding in my own little way. You feel me? So one person said, Rick, man, you need to stop rolling on skimp ass blunts. Boy, fuck you. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, but I do feel you. They do be skimp. But listen, I ain't no young chump. I don't smoke to satisfy nobody, to please nobody, nor to look cool. But I'm not wasting all this grinchy, putting in no blunt, trying to make every blunt that I smoke look fat, to look cool to somebody. I'm not doing it. And I'm damn sure not for the continuously over and over in 1 week. Buy weed, and more weed, and more weed. Like, that's just retarded. So, hey, to each his own, nigga. I smoke big gas, so I don't give a damn if I roll a joint. That shit still gonna have you higher than the goddamn, the firmament. Yeah. What else was said? Somebody say, sometimes it sounds like I be in my feelings. To be real with you, sometimes I do. I mean, I don't be in my feelings like, boo-hoo, no one likes me. Fuck no. But it be more so like, well, I can't believe people like this. I can't believe the world like this. I really feel some kind of way about this. Damn, I feel bad about these family. Damn, I just got that news about my homeboy that I thought was my homeboy. Damn, yeah. So, reality and experiences has a lot to do with the stuff that I talk about, rap about, make movies about, and write books about. So anything that I done experienced or anything that I done saw firsthand, those are the things that I touch on. I don't just make up topics and subjects and discussions based on trends. You feel what I'm saying? So let's get that understood. And last but not least, somebody said, how you gonna be a healer and a smoker? The crazy thing about them right there was somebody that was a Christian. So I had to ask them the same way, how you a Christian and you out here fucking? How you a Christian and you smoke cigarettes? How you a Christian and you always gossiping about people that don't go to your church, and people that's in your church, and people that's on your choir, and people that's on your job? Oh, people go back in the house then, cause see, you started sweeping off somebody in front of somebody else's doorstep before you start sweeping in your own, man. Don't come for me, man. Straight up. Cause one thing about RP, I'm gonna be pure and I'm gonna do me whether you like it or not. Straight up. So anyway, as we dive right on into this morning's discussion on this bright and early morning, today's topic is squirting pee? Yeah, when I say this, I'm talking about when women squirt from having sex or from being played with down there. You know what I'm talking about? But we are talking about the real liquidy, messy form of busting a nut from a female. Yeah, the female orgasm. See, for years, people have been trying to say that it's pee. And when you ask people why they think it's pee, they say, because it smell like pee. Or a woman ain't supposed to do that. Every other woman I done had sex with, you know, they either cream or they, you know what I'm saying, had this silky smooth stuff come out, but it wasn't never no splash. Yeah, because that's that real WAP. If you walking around here saying you got some wet ass pussy, you probably do. But if you don't know how to squirt, then you don't understand the true definition of WAP. Now, any woman out here that know how to squirt and any man that's done experienced a real squirter know what I'm talking about. That's the wettest type of twat that it is out here on the planet. It's SQUIRT. Squirt action, baby. Facts. So, I used to rap about squirting all the time in my music, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't even know what I was talking about when I would say that, even if I went in detail. But then when the baby started rapping about it and mentioning it in his songs, then, you know, people start gravitating to it because by the end, the knowledge had done got out a little bit. But I will say this. The same doctors, because this is what people say when you start talking about squirting. Oh, it is piss. That ain't no real orgasm because my doctor said that, or a doctor I talked to. Let me tell you something. Doctors are the same people that tell people that they only got 6 months to live, and them people end up living 6 more years. Yo, this is all I'm saying. Don't knock nothing till you try it. Don't knock nothing till you experience it, and you always got to witness stuff firsthand. Now, I must say, there have been times where I made some girls squirt, and it did smell like pee. But I had more experiences where it did not smell like pee. It smelled like straight water. And for the ones who smell like pee, I don't know your experience, so I ain't gonna go against nothing y'all think or say. But from my experience, out of 100, it only smelled 15% like pee. It was like real live water, warm fluid with a dash of piss, which makes me use my own common sense and be like, well, I mean, the body hold all kind of bacteria, sometimes diseases, different types of liquid, different types of foods. There's no way your inside gonna smell good all the time. You know what I'm saying? It can be no smelly or it can be a little smell, but I'm just saying. So if your body hold water and pee and hold orgasm liquid nut, then it makes sense for it to have some kind of bodily smell to it when it comes out. So that would be my own reason for why it slightly smell like piss when it come out, but the shit is real. And I'm talking about when that splash come out, psh, it's like a real live waterfall. And see, when you talk to a lot of women about it, or you tell women about your experiences making other women squirt, women who think that they don't know how to squirt, they start to get jealous. They get mad. Oh, ain't no bitch doing that. Well, something must be wrong with her clique. No, baby, you ain't tapped into that shit. It can be done more than once. You can do it back to back to back to back, which is another fact that proves that ain't piss. Because y'all can't piss continuously. You can't pee then pee again, then pee again, then pee again. You can't. So quit lying and quit playing with yourself. And furthermore, the squirting and the piss comes out of two different holes. Okay? They do not come out of the same hole. Let's get that understood too. But it's not piss. I had one girl tell me one time, nah, you can't make me squirt. My body ain't made for that shit. That same night she said that it went down. But I will say this, not every female is able and capable of squirting. But for some of y'all got to be like real horny. You got to be really relaxed. You know what I'm saying? And then in other cases, whoever y'all sleeping with got to know what they doing with their fingers. See, y'all know when we was little and we used to like do this right here for the dog, like the little shadow. Yeah, make a shadow effects on the wall. All right, so turn this upside down and this is how you get that G-spot activated. See, these two fingers right here is your best friend. Because inside of the vagina, there is a layered cushion wet area. It be dry, but it got moisture sitting there because all it wants to be is pressed. All it wants to be is finessed and caressed. And the more you do it, the more you start hearing that macaroni sound and that tuna fish sound that everybody be talking about. They be like, the more soaky it get, the more it start releasing this juice and this communication to the clitoris. So as your two fingers is in that thing, for y'all who can't really see like that, it be in there like that right there. You take your thumb and you start pressing that clit. We call it the lady in the boat. But if you do it at the same time, it creates this force and this release of energy that was not there before. And it seems like the sensation that throbs and travels up the spine of a female. And it releases whatever was blocked by that gate before you started playing with that thing. You know what I'm talking about? And out of nowhere, here comes a waterfall. Here comes like pressing the button on the water fountain and that shit come out. Some people shit shoot out like that. Some people shit come out like this. Some people shit just drop. Don't matter. But once it come out and you inside of that thing penetrating, but don't argue with me. But that's one of the best feelings in the world. It's so warm. And it feels so good. And the ladies, they go crazy. They love it. Fuck a leg shake. They damn near throw that shit off their body. Like that shit start to fly. They be feeling it. Pure talk. And you know, depending on how your body parts and their body parts made, like certain positions trigger it. Like you might not be able to make her squirt while she on her back. But when you hit her from the back, you probably can. Because the way, you know, your body part made, it might press down on the G-spot. You know what I'm saying? Some people bust quicker off, you know, you playing with the clit and then make that shit happen. And sometimes it's just natural born chemistry. But squirting is real and squirting is not pee. And I know this from experience, even though I ain't gonna dispute what nobody else got to say because everybody's experience is different. But it's not. There's no way possible that it could be pee. And a creamer is cool, you know what I'm saying? A liquider is cool, but a squirter to me is the best. Alright, so here's the thing. Ladies, all y'all can squirt, man. There's no need in hating on other women. There's no need in arguing with nobody saying it can't happen. There's no need in arguing with nobody saying that it's piss. The first thing you have to do to even come close to being able to squirt is get the idea out of your head that you cannot. Then get the idea out of your head that it's piss. Once you accept the reality of it, then you make yourself vulnerable to the experience with whoever that you're sleeping with. If you want a further experience, then try the things that I just said. Make an attempt. Tell them to use them 2 fingers and that thumb. Tell them to lick that clit a little bit. Hey, we grown, so I don't want to hear nobody coming back at me later on talking about I'm vulgar, I'm disrespectful, that's rude, blah, blah, blah. And if you got kids, they shouldn't be watching. We grown, right? Pure talk. So we back like cook crack right here on another episode of Cookies and Coffee. And if you're just tuning in, man, today's discussion is when women bust, or better yet, when women squirt, is the squirting pee or no? Yeah, we want to know what y'all think, man. And we got 2 callers on the line, man. And we finna see what's their input and insight when squirting goes down and you get that flood on them sheets, you feel me?
Do I think squirting is pee?
Right.
Honestly, well, I don't. I think it's just the way the body works. Now, it may contain some, don't get me wrong, because you have the female body, which then there, your urethra carries the urine to the bladder, to outside the body. So the woman is getting around, she may have, however, depends on how around she is, it's coming outside the body, so it could contain it, but ultimately it's pee. You know, I have experienced this, and I didn't smell no pee. However, it was a large amount of fluid. There's 2 different methods. I had one that squirt, and I had one that ejaculates. Is more of a milky cum like us. So I just think it depends on the individual female and how her body is. But if you get that arousal, you're gonna hit it.
Facts. Hey, I agree with everything my man just said. It might contain a little bit of pee, we don't know. But ain't no way that's full-time pee. That's part-time. Not even part-time, that's quarter-time. Shit. But I remember the first time I made a girl squirt, man, I was probably like in my early 20s. And when it went down, all I know, I felt that warmth. And I was like, well, that's a different feeling right here. At that moment, she was classified as the one that had the best pussy. You feel me? And then, when that shit said, hit the bed, we both jumped up like, whoa. I was like, man, I know you ain't just piss on me, bruh. She was like, hell nah, I bust, I don't know what, ooh. So, you know, we called around, looked the shit up, boo, boo, come to find out. She was like, my mama said you hit my G-spot. I was like, what? She was like, yeah. She said, if a man do that, then he know what he doing. So I was like, hey. So of course I started Googling shit from there, looking that shit up, buying books on it, and started realizing like, yo, I see how this happened. Only if a lot of people knew about this. It was kind of like when we learned about the law of attraction and the secret. It was the same thing. That shit was a secret. Everybody ain't know nothing about no G-spot. Now it's second nature. You know what I'm saying? You can make damn near any girl do it if you know what you're doing. For real. But yeah, that was good right there, my man. I like that. I like what he was talking about. But the next time that I did it, I fell in love, man, because I already knew what time it was at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because I had did it before. And the next time around, it was even better because I was aware. And I used to do it. I used to make that girl right there do it every single time. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I started learning. All right, so we're going to take one more call before we get up out of here. What you think about squirting, bro? Do you think when women squirt that it's pee or no?
Well, when it comes to the squirting part, I mean, I don't know what it is, but I like what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I had multiple women do it, but I mean, I have no idea what it comes from or what it is or what it does, you know what I'm saying? But I like it.
My man said he don't know what it is, where it come from, what it does, but he like it. Pure talk. So yeah, man, if you disagree, you want to add your 2 cents in, feel free to comment on the YouTube channel or on the Facebook page, wherever you are viewing this from. It don't matter, man. And if y'all want to talk some more about it, all y'all got to do is send me, you know, an inbox, an email, or whatever, rickyprince74@gmail.com, or hit me up on Facebook, Ricky Prince the Messenger, and inbox me some topics. I'll talk about it. We'll even have it's Squirting P Part 2. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just let me know, tune in, tap in, change up, charge up, and let me know what the business is, and we'll get back with y'all on another episode in a couple days, right here on Cookies and Coffee.
Good, she so wet, looking like she wanna have some sex. She a squirter, so we bout to make a mess. Damn, her sexy body is so blessed.